How many subscribers do you have on YouTube right now?
It was like 200,000, I think.
Are you selling program or course or something related to teaching how to draw?
No, I'm just selling prints or something like that.
Bro, oh my goodness, my man. Why are you not making 20,000 a month? Okay, so for the people who don't know who you are, can you tell me about who you are, what you do, how long have you been creating content, and kind of give me a small little summary of what you've been up to?
I'm Enrique. I live in San Diego. I'm an artist. Most of the stuff I've been creating was on YouTube, probably for the last 9 years on YouTube, and then I've been putting a lot of stuff on Facebook. I would say the last 2, 3 years, maybe. I feel like my YouTube stuff I've been able to monetize like okay-ish. Like not like what I want, but okay. And then Facebook has been pretty much like I haven't been able to get that to work at all. Facebook.
Are you also doing TikTok or Instagram Shorts or?
I just started TikTok. Well, I had TikTok for like 3 years, but I just started really like trying it maybe like 3 months ago, TikTok. So,
Okay.
and then I'm on Instagram, and Instagram makes almost nothing in my opinion.
So how many subscribers do you have on YouTube right now?
On YouTube, it was like 200 something thousand, I think, like subscribers on YouTube.
And okay, so I was looking at your business model and you're mostly creating how-to content. Am I right?
Yeah, like how to draw stuff like that.
So are you selling, I'm guessing, some sort of a program or course or something related to teaching how to draw?
I'm not. I should. I'm just trying. I was just taking emails for the last few years, but that's actually like on the list there. I just haven't got around to it. It's to making a program on how to draw.
Okay, so hold on now. You got 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. You've been doing it for a couple of years now and you're not selling anything?
No, I'm just selling. I think I was selling like prints or something like that. But no, I was just kind of leaning back.
Bro, we're gonna talk about that, but how much money are you making on average? Let's just say average on a monthly basis from like all the content you're putting out on Facebook, YouTube, everything you're doing. How much would you say you're making from all that?
On average, it's 2,000 a month. But I mean that changes based on the month, right? Like that's pretty obvious. So like on the worst month, it'll be like 1,500. That'd be the worst month, and then the highest month, which is usually like around December, it's like the highest was 7,000, and then but like on average, it's probably like 2,000.
That's 90% YouTube.
That's 90% YouTube. Yeah. Like as far as Facebook goes, yeah, it's like nothing. It's like 20 cents a day or something on Facebook.
I see what's going on because my first thought was he's probably selling something, he's making most of the money in the back end. But now you're telling me that's not the case. So how many views are you getting on YouTube overall on a monthly basis, like on average?
Well, right now it's three. Well, like probably like 3.5 million on YouTube a month.
That's long form.
Well, it's like 8 minutes and stuff like that. Yeah.
So every single video is like 5, 7, 8 minutes, something like that.
Yeah. Every video I have to go over 8 minutes, right? So then I can put more ads.
Oh my goodness, my man. Why are you not making 20,000 a month? Yeah, I'll tell you why. The first thing you got to do, like as soon as we're done with this call, you got to start researching a way for you to create some sort of program. Even if it's not something you don't want to sell something expensive, that's fine. You can sell something for like 50 bucks. It could be like a digital training course on how to actually go from beginner to pro on how to become a better artist, for example. Or you can do some sort of like a community, for example, which is a low cost community, which could be like $10 per month, something like that. And you can go live every single week inside of that community and teach something unique to that community. My man, you are losing a lot of money by just not doing this. So the content creation business is not just about the monetization aspects of you, how much money you're making from views. It's how you can monetize in the back end. Because if something changes within YouTube or Facebook, or as you know, things change often, you got to have some sort of back end monetization program or something that is not relying on just the views you're getting. And if you're getting a couple million views per month on YouTube, you should be making somewhere between 10 and 15,000 per month from that content, because it sounds like you have built a community of people who are really into your videos, but you're not monetizing that. And there's always going to be 1% of your audience that's looking to learn more from you because they like you, they like your videos. So look into building some sort of program, I recommend the easiest way for you to do this is you can build a circle community. If you go to circle.so, it's like $100 a month. You can build a community in like 48 hours. You can set it up. You can charge $10 per month, for example. And all you got to do is, hey, if you guys want access to me, if you guys want me to show you live how to improve your drawings, perhaps we'll do like once a week classes, 45 minutes, something like that. And I can review your own drawings, for example. I can give you my feedback within one community. $10 per month is extremely cheap. And if you're getting a couple million views per month, trust me, you can turn that into like a recurring income that can make you an extra 5,000, 10,000 per month. And all you got to do, you don't even have to promote it. That's the beauty about this. All you got to do is either grab the link for your community. You can mention it in every 4 videos if you want, but place that in the description of your videos for every single video. Do that, and basically that's it. People will find it and people will click on it and go to that link and they will sign up. It's gonna be a small percentage, but if you're getting a couple million views per month, you might get like, let's say 100 people sign up per month. That's gonna be recurring income for you. And it's a simple way without having to like create a massive course, like a massive program. It's a simple thing, something that you can feel good about selling because you're selling something for like $10 a month, and people who are willing to pay for that to get access to you, they'll be more than happy to pay for that. That's the first thing you should do, because you need to bring some money so you can reinvest back into your business. And I was looking at your Facebook page, and I'm actually gonna share my screen because I thought, like, honestly thought with the content you're making that you were making some good money in the back end from all the videos like promoting something, but you're not. So that's the first thing you got to do. And trust me, if you do that, it will change the game for you. Hey, very quickly here, if you are an experienced YouTuber or content creator who still is not making money from Facebook, or perhaps you're trying to scale your revenue on Facebook and you still haven't figured out exactly what you need to be doing on Facebook to repurpose your videos from other sources like TikTok or YouTube and make more money, then I want to tell you about Facebook Creator Academy. This is a 3-month coaching program where basically I show you exactly what you need to do in order to take your content business to the next level. We'll show you how to repurpose your videos from YouTube or any other source to Facebook to make the most money that you can possibly make from Facebook. And if you're not monetized, we'll show you the path, the fastest path to get monetized on Facebook, get thousands of targeted followers who are gonna be engaged and watching your content on a daily basis. Best of all, you get access to an amazing community of high-level content creators and YouTubers. You can learn from them, ask questions, gain feedback, and you can jump on our coaching calls where you can ask questions live and ask me questions and also learn from other content creators in the community. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you and you meet the qualifications as a content creator and you want to apply to Facebook Creator Academy, the link is going to be found in the description below. In less than 90 days, we'll show you exactly how to build a massive audience on Facebook, get hundreds of thousands of views from your videos, and how you can make the most money possible from your content on Facebook. Click the link in the description below for more information, and I hope to see you inside.
There's definitely 2 different audiences within that as well. Like the audience, the one I had on YouTube, and I was trying to do that here first, is younger than than this audience for sure. And I just started changing it probably this year, where it was more like teenager kind of stuff, you know, in and up. And then before that, it was more like kids drawings and stuff, you know.
Yeah, so within that audience, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want to go low ticket. You don't want to charge $100 per month or something. You want to go for something really affordable. Think of it as a Patreon. Do you have a Patreon or something?
I tried it way back. Yeah, like way back, like 7 years ago. But yeah, I gotta do that again.
Yeah. So think of it as a Patreon or something, which you're offering way more than just access to new videos. You're offering live feedback from you as the expert, because you are the expert. And even if you have a lot of teenagers watching your content because they want to learn how to draw, if they go to their parents and say, hey, I want to learn from this guy, I want to become better at this and actually get his feedback, and it's only $10 per month, parents will be more willing to pay for something like that. So your audience, the size of your audience is huge. And so actually one of the things that I want to do is do a follow-up. I want to hold you accountable, and I'm gonna kind of come back maybe in like 30 to 60 days and kind of do it again and see where you are in the next 30 to 60 days. But I think if you do that, trust me, you will make a lot of money in the back end, because you don't want to rely on just ad revenue. You should be making a lot more money because you're very, very talented, man. Okay, so let's talk about your Facebook page. Now, tell me, what has been your goal? Either to go viral or make more money from your Facebook page. From what I'm seeing, you've been posting reels, you've been posting videos, a lot of how-to stuff. The videos are not really optimized. Have you been just repurposing your stuff from YouTube to Facebook, or?
So I think initially I was repurposing my videos from YouTube, like because I said the YouTube is probably still younger, like way younger. And then I don't know, it just wasn't working. Like it wasn't really going. So what I started doing was I started going live on TikTok, and I started posting once a day on TikTok. I would say the last few months. And then I started putting those videos, because those videos curve like older, like maybe like older teen and above. And I started just posting those. And I noticed those started getting more views, or at least more, how do you say that? Like a little bit more engagement than anything of the kids' content on Facebook. And yeah, I just mostly been repurposing that. I just download it without the tag, without the watermark from the TikTok. And then I just post it there maybe like twice a day, once or twice a day. And I kind of been doing that on autopilot without putting much more thought into it, to be honest. But like I was just like doing it on autopilot because I don't know, like I felt like the previous method, like I said with the kids drawings, it just wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, that's kind of it. And I mean, I have maybe like $1 ad like a day that's still running. And then and I initially got those initial followers, through your program.
You are inside of Facebook Income School, right?
Yeah. I initially got the 40K through, through the year stuff.
So you're learning how to, okay.
Yeah, they're all like US or the US, UK, whatever. I forget. They're all like
Tier 1, yeah, that's what you want. That's perfect. However, I think the issue you're having is not a follower issue, it's a content issue, and I'll tell you what I mean. Facebook, it's not really a how-to place. Facebook is not a place for, I would say, the content that gets the most views and goes extremely viral tends to be more of the entertainment type of content. It's not really the how-to stuff. Like the first video that I'm looking at, yeah, you have 42,000 followers, you create amazing content, you have videos that range from a minute to 10 minutes to 5 minutes. From what I'm looking at, you're not getting that much engagement, but your videos are not really optimized to go viral. Because if you notice the titles of the videos, like drawn tip number 67, there's no context within the video. Draw perfect heads every time with this secret. That sounds more of a YouTube type of title. So it seems like you have, and this is something that I've seen like every single day. I speak to a lot of YouTubers. They kind of think that going on Facebook is the same thing as uploading videos on YouTube. It is not the same thing. You got to take off your YouTube hat and just learn how to really do Facebook properly. So what I would say to you is you don't have a follower problem. Like you know how to get followers and you've been through the program, you know how to set up ads and all that, but you don't have a follower problem. You have a content problem. And the content problem is that you're not creating content that has the potential to go viral inside of Facebook specifically. Now, if you were to tell me, Lester, you know what? I'm just trying to get really targeted followers so that they're more likely to join my community, then I would understand. I would say, you know what? This is what you should be doing because this is how you get those people. But if you're trying to make money from the ad revenue, this is not what you should be doing. You should definitely be creating other types of content that will bring those people in. And what do I mean by that? The number one thing that I would say to you is like, if you want to go viral on Facebook, you have to jump on trending topics. I'll give you an example. So you have this video right here, says drawing tip number 85. That's a lion. I'll give you an example. I think there's a new movie coming out. It's from The Lion King or Wicked. Yeah, one of those two. So if you were to create a video, not teaching anything, just saying, hey, I'm drawing this character from Wicked, or I'm drawing Mufasa from The Lion King, for example, or it took me 4 hours to draw Mufasa from The Lion King, and you kind of show the end result, and then like the first 5 seconds, 10 seconds, which is the actual hook of the video, and then you show the process and you make it into a 1 minute video or a minute and 35-second video. That has way more potential of going viral because it is a trending topic. You're riding that wave to go viral because there's a lot of people talking about that specific thing at the moment. Let's say when the elections were happening, for example, presidential elections, you could have drawn like, I'm gonna draw Donald Trump just for the sake of it. This is how to draw Donald Trump in like 10 minutes. And you kind of show how to do it. So you tend to ride those waves to go viral. And because people are not looking to sit down and watch, this is how you draw a dinosaur on Facebook. If you want to learn how to do that, typically you will find those people on YouTube, not on Facebook. So you have to shift into, how do I create content that people want to consume that's entertaining, while at the same time, you can also do how-to content. Your content strategy should be, and you can apply this on YouTube and Facebook. Like, how many videos are you posting per week on YouTube right now?
On YouTube, one a day.
Okay, so yeah, that's a lot.
Well, I'll say this: it's one a day, but it's like 5 days a week, so it's like weekday every weekday. You know.
So you make a brand new video per day on YouTube. Do you have a way to, let's say, can you make 2 how-to videos and 2 trending videos instead of just doing how-to content the whole week? Can you do that?
Wait, two how-to videos you said, like
Yeah,
per
like,
week?
well, you said 1 a day, so I'm guessing you're posting like 5 times a week, right?
Yeah, I'm posting 5 times a week. So you're saying like 2 how-to and 3 more like just what you were saying, trending?
Yeah. So this is a clear example. Sonic, the movie is coming out, right? So
Right.
you can make a video saying, I drew Keanu Reeves as Sonic, or as, I think he plays one of the characters in the movie. And you can put his head on top of Sonic's body or something and make it something that is unique and original. And you can use that as a way to draw people in. And because a lot of people are talking about it. So you have to jump. What I'm trying to say is you got to find those trending things that are happening and jump on those trends, and then you start creating content to attract those people. And then what you need to do is you need to pick one of those videos and you need to run them as ads for your Facebook page. So if you're doing the Sonic video, for example, and you know that there's a lot of money being spent on advertising to promote the Sonic movie, then you need to run that video for that week. And you can spend $5-10 per day to get as many people to follow you based on that video. And people are gonna expect other types of videos similar to that, because if you use, for example, this video right here, drawing tip number 85, and you get people to follow you for your Facebook page for that, from that video, what's gonna happen is people are going to expect other videos just like that, like drawing lessons. But if you get those people that follow you because you created something that is trending, a really nice drawing that you're not teaching anything, you're just showing your skills on that video, and they follow you, and then 20 videos after that is all drawing tips, you're not gonna get engagement. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you gotta, once you make this shift in content, you gotta keep it up for the next couple weeks to make sure that you're always creating content that can go viral by creating entertaining content. And it could be politics, it could be something, a viral video that's trending, it could be anything you want to draw, but something that is happening at the moment. It could be that week, a show, a movie, something that you can capitalize that and create content, because you do have that ability to make pretty much anything you want. Do you have any questions?
I was wondering if the I mean, it's kind of off topic though, but I was like, does the name of the channel even matter at all?
For Facebook?
Yeah.
Not really. It doesn't matter. Unless you're trying to brand yourself. If you are trying to brand yourself, which by the way, I would probably do, because you are very talented. So I would probably change the name of the page to your name. Like if you say draw like a pro, it sounds like a drawing class or maybe a program, a course or something. If you change it back to your name, what can happen is you can create content about anything you want. And people will follow you. They will follow you because they know you as the actual content creator, whether you're uploading, how-to content, or whether you're uploading drawings about trending topics or whatever you want to upload, they will follow you, and essentially you're building your brand. So I would say changing the name to the page to your name is going to be way more beneficial, because let's say 6 months from now you decide that you want to do something else, teach something else, well, you're not tied to that name. You can just release it on your own name if you want to.
Right. Okay. I mean, I don't know. That was the main one.
Yeah. Okay. So number one thing you should be doing, have some sort of program, community. You can either use Circle, you can use School, for example. It's another one. You can even use like a paid Facebook group, which I wouldn't recommend a paid Facebook group, because Facebook might make some changes. So I would probably have something that you can have a little bit more control. And that would be like a Circle or a School community, and make it extremely cheap. Make it so cheap that it just makes sense for someone who wants to. Like, if I wanted to learn how to draw, you would be the guy. I would pay you whatever you ask for because I want to learn from you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, make it cheap, make it $10 per month, something like that. And then if someone, once you build that community, let's say you have 200 people in there, maybe you have 500 people paying you $10 per month, there's always going to be small group of people who are going to reach out to you and say, hey man, can you kind of teach me one-on-one? I really want to do this. And then you can say, hey, yeah, you know what? We'll do one-on-one classes or something like that for X amount of money. And you have the opportunity to make more money if you wanted to do that. that. But the content creation part of what you're doing is going to bring the eyeballs, the attention, and then the community is going to allow you to monetize in the back end, because you do not want to rely on just ad revenue. You have the potential to be making $50,000 per month with your entire content creation business. I'm talking about ad revenue. I'm talking about the monetization in the back end. You have that potential because you have the talent, but you just haven't figured out how to monetize it properly.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
Like I kind of knew that in the back of my head. I was like, oh man, yeah.
And trust me, doing the community is gonna be a walk in the park. Reach out to me. What I want you to do is reach out to me on Instagram. If you have any questions about setting up the community or something, reach out, because I want to do a follow-up with you in the next 30 to 60 days. We'll do another video and you kind of give me a little bit of a breakdown of where you are in terms of revenue if you apply what we talked about. And I think you're gonna do great. I think you're gonna master this thing and make a lot of money from content.
So I had a question about ads real quick. I had you were saying like pick a video maybe through the week or something that's doing better and then put an ad on it. Like how long do I run that ad for? For like what?
Typically, an ad would do well for like 2, maybe 4 weeks. So if you want to run that for 4 weeks, now that is if you're choosing the trending topic, the trending video that we're talking about. Like if you're making Mufasa, for example, from The Lion King, and you want to use that video because the movie is being promoted heavily for the next month, you can run that for the whole month without a problem, right? So you can ride that wave and get people to follow you based on the hype of the movie. So yeah, you can definitely do that. And I'm not saying like you don't have to run ads 100% of the time. Like you don't need to spend a lot of money. But just when you're making the content, if you're posting a video a day, you will be able to identify which videos are doing better or not. And if you spot a video that's getting higher engagement, more comments, more shares, then use that video for your ad. Because that means that if the video is doing well organically, it's gonna do even better as a paid ad. And then you bring all those people in, and those people, remember, the number one thing that I see a lot of content creators, the mistake that I see is that, yeah, I got 20,000 followers, but they're not watching my videos. Well, that's because you're posting AI content and then you shift it completely to a whole different types of videos and they're not interested in that video. So you got to keep it consistent with the type of ad you're using to bring those followers in. If I have a Facebook page about planes and then after they follow me, I start uploading content about cars, what do you think is going to happen? No one's going to watch my videos because they follow me because I post content about planes. So it has to be consistent and it has to make sense for those followers, because followers are real people. They're not numbers on a screen. They're real people who are going to be consuming your content. So make it as easy as possible for them to remember who you are and actually keep it consistent with the videos. That's why I promote heavily, have a format, have your branding on the video. Make sure you have a hook. Make sure that if you're using captions in your videos, captions have the same colors, the same font, so they can identify your content, because they're browsing on your Facebook newsfeed and they stumble upon like 100 different other videos. They need to be able to identify which ones are your videos. So if you're not able to create a format, there's no way that they're going to be able to tell, hey, yeah, I follow this guy. Let me just watch this video. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I guess I had another question about, I don't really go live that much. I don't know if, I'm assuming there's a lot of value in that, or is there not a lot of value? Does it matter?
Okay, so as you know, there's a new thing happening with Facebook called the content monetization, which is, it's gonna be like 2025 is gonna be huge, I think, because they're allowing you to monetize not just videos, reels, but also like text, photos, and all that. And I think lives are gonna be a really huge part of that. I wouldn't say spend time doing lives right now, because there's nothing saying that whether they're going to be able to monetize it later on or not. So I would say just hold on for a couple months, see if your page gets into the new program, and once you get in, if you see that you can make money from the lives, then yeah, go ahead and do it. But I would say hold on that. Instead of doing the lives on Facebook, do the lives inside of your community and do it once a week. Answer people's questions, provide feedback, and that should be enough. And with your following, your audience, your talent, this is gonna be like the easiest money you'll ever make. Trust me.
Yeah, awesome. No, I like it. Yeah, I'm writing a lot of stuff down. I'm like, just the wheels are turning in my head now. I'm like, okay.
And by the way, are you like a full-time artist or are you doing something else?
I'm more or less a full-time artist. I still do stuff on the side, but it's not consistent, Like I just got like a little side job a few days ago, and I don't know how long I do that for.
So yeah, we got to make this your full-time thing, because I think that it's a wasted talent that you're not spending all your energy and effort into growing your brand. And that's what I'm saying. Like you got to spend time to build this in the back end. And I don't want you to build your content creation business on top of a sand. I want you to have a solid foundation so that you're not relying on just ad revenue. You're not relying on YouTube. You're not relying on Facebook. You're actually building a content creation business where you can make money whether Facebook or YouTube promotes your videos or not. And that's what we're trying to do, because we do not own YouTube or Facebook. We don't know what Mark is going to do in the next 6 months. So we got to figure it out how to solidify your income so you can keep doing what you're doing without having to worry about money. That's the whole idea. You have any final questions or anything you want to ask me?
Oh, as far as the ads go, you can't. What do you call it? You can't max out likes anymore, right? Or how does that work? Because I thought they took that away.
So when you're setting up your ads, you can set up ads for followers, and basically you're paying per follower. Facebook is the only place where you can do that. You can actually pay for followers on Instagram. You can pay for followers on Facebook. But when you're setting up your ads, you got to make sure that you choose engagement, and then from engagement, it's going to allow you to send all the traffic to my Facebook page. And basically Facebook is going to optimize the video or the ad to get likes, to get followers. But likes and followers are pretty much the same thing, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I get most of it's just like what you told me, and I'm processing that like hardcore right now. So
Yeah, and what's been the biggest obstacle on why you haven't done this?
probably just mentality. I don't know. Like creating my own community was just like, oh, that's a whole other thing. I don't know how to do that. You know, that kind of. It's mostly just the bottleneck is my brain. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing.
I think it's a mindset issue, and sometimes you got to have someone to push you to take that next step. And I think this call is going to help you do that. Very simple. If you don't know how to do something on how to set up your community on School or Circle, for example, use ChatGPT. Highly recommend it. It can walk you through the whole thing on how to set it up. Like, you can ask any questions you want. Hey, how do I set up my Stripe account? How do I charge? How do I make sure that members pay before they get in? How do I set up my landing page? It'll show you exactly what to do. So I think you should do that first. And then this week, make sure you have that community set up this week. But then this week, start looking at Google Trends, movies, TV shows, perhaps on TikTok, any viral stuff that's happening on TikTok. Oh, by the way, I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok about like UFOs and stuff happening. You might want to attempt to make a video about that. Like, I drew one of the UFOs that people are talking about or something like that. You know, make it interesting, make it exciting, and then make videos about that. And then trust me, you will find that attention, because once you ride that wave, the Facebook algorithm will pick up and actually start pushing your video. And because of the volume that you're putting out, which is like 5 videos per week, which is a lot, by the way, eventually you will hit a viral video. It's a matter of time.
Thank you for the call and everything. Yeah. Again, the wheels are turning in my head.
Reach out. If you have any questions, reach out. We're going to do a follow-up in the next, I'll give you like 45 days to set everything up. We'll do a follow-up and then we'll see where you are. But the next time we talk, hopefully you're making at least 5,000, 10,000 per month, because you should be making that type of money already, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll set up the community today.
As soon as possible. And keep me updated, and excited to see where you get to in the next couple of weeks, man.
Right. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Take care, and we'll stay in touch.